A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. Yesterday it was Super Sunday for a lot of reasons. IPL action, other cricket action, football action, late night there were developments. It is a very action packed edition of the morning wrap. And let me begin with the game that happened at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium. Mumbai Indians versus Royal Challengers Bangalore. And we saw the magic that the Chinnaswamy Stadium can deliver. One of the former Ireland cricketers who's there on the commentary panel shared a video of the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium and the fans. And he said it was absolutely crazy. The fans, the passion, it was a treat to be at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium. And it is because of the fans that Virat Kohli made a very big statement. After the win, when Virat Kohli scored yet another 82 that redefined his career, Virat Kohli said that I feed off the fans and it is their presence that boosts me to perform so well. It is not coincidental that when there were 2 years of COVID, when the tournament was played behind closed doors, there was not enough fans. Virat Kohli was at his lowest. When does Virat Kohli become peak Virat Kohli? When he has a big audience and he feeds off that energy. And it is because of that Virat Kohli has been performing everywhere in the world. There are fans that come to see him. Virat Kohli is a blockbuster. Virat Kohli is box office. And bigger the occasion, bigger is his contribution. And that is why Virat Kohli, yet another 82 that has probably laid the marker down for his IPL 2023 exploits. Virat Kohli, in a way, is one of the best cricketers for a reason. It's because he fulfills the desires of the audience. And that is why it is a treat indeed that Virat Kohli, his 82 and Faf du Plessis' 73 ensured Mumbai Indians suffered their 11th loss in the opening game ever since 2013. From 2013 till now, it's been an absolute nightmare for the Mumbai Indians. And this is where Rohit Sharma made his comment. India and Mumbai Indians in particular have been missing the services of Jasprit Bumrah. Now, it is on Jasprit Bumrah that Rohit Sharma made a very big statement yesterday in the post-match press conference. He said, I am used to playing without Jasprit Bumrah in the last 6 to 8 months. But obviously, this is a different setup and all the other players will have to step up. Indeed, Mumbai Indians have shown that Archer, who's just coming back after a prolonged injury, cannot actually step up on a big way because he needs time. But Bumrah's absence is telling. And that is why, once again, if the first game is any kind of an indication, Mumbai Indians might actually continue their struggles of 2022. But as we know, Mumbai Indians often start slowly, but then they make it up towards the latter part of the tournament. And maybe 2023, in an odd year, perhaps they can do it yet again. Now, there were concerns about Reece Topley's injury, right? He had a very horrible injury when he slid across. His knee got jarred on the turf and that impacted his shoulder. Well, official confirmation from the Royal Challengers Bangalore management. Reece Topley has dislocated his right arm. And that means his season could mostly be over. Reece Topley might not play in the IPL because a dislocation on his shoulder or arm, it will take months to heal. And that is why, unfortunately, perhaps RCB will be without the services of Reece Topley. Now, after the match, there were comments on where did Mumbai Indians lose it or where did RCB win it. In the end, Shane Bond, the Mumbai Indians bowling coach, said that the spell that Mohammad Siraj bowled in the power play, that was the key point because Mumbai Indians were always playing catch up after that. Siraj may have conceded 16 runs in his final over. He may have conceded 5 wides. But his spell, 3 overs, 1 for 5 in the power play, that was what set Mumbai Indians back. Plus, he had good support from Akashdeep also. Akashdeep got the ball to swing outside off. And that is where Shane Bond has said that perhaps Mumbai Indians lost it at that point in time. It was the same point that Karan Sharma reiterated in the post-match press conference also. Kern Sharma said that there was plenty of grip at the start, and the spell that the new ball pacers bowled set it up nicely for him to execute it in the middle overs. There was grip in the start, but as the game progressed, the pitch became very easy to bat on. And that is where Kern Sharma has also credited the contribution of the pacers. So Mohammad Siraj actually has gotten a lot of praise from both the camps. Mumbai Indians, Shane Bond has hailed him, and also Kern Sharma. So it is a great start for Royal Challengers Bangalore. They have laid down the marker that they are here in this year to win the title. Faf du Plessis may have had a slip of tongue, E Sala Cup nahi, but here he could be E Sala Cup namde. RCB have made a big statement because Virat Kohli made it a point. I wanted to say this for a long time, but I think if you include Mumbai Indians' 5 IPL titles, CSK's 4 titles, we are the next team. We are the next team to have made it to the playoffs the most number of times, 8 times. We are going to take it one game at a time. And looking at the statement, Virat Kohli means business. And it will not be surprising if RCB make it the full distance even this time. Because remember, packed, packed crowds at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium, you could see them hold that as their fortress. So Royal Challengers Bangalore have made a very big statement of intent in IPL 2023. One hopes that they can sustain the momentum because often RCB has started well, but they have tapered off towards the fag end. One hopes that does not happen this time around. Now, prior to the MI versus RCB game, there was a clash between Sunrisers Hyderabad and Rajasthan Royals. And Rajasthan Royals put up a fantastic show with Sanju Samson, Josh Buttler, and Yashasvi Jaiswal all scoring 50s. Now, after the match, Sanju Samson has said, what is the one positive in the Rajasthan Royals camp that is making them good this year? He smiled and laughed and said, Josh Buttler's smile. It is Josh Buttler's serious outlook, but his smile and positivity in the Rajasthan Royals camp that is actually helping them do well. Sanju Samson has reiterated that Josh Buttler's influence is rubbing off on Yashasvi Jaiswal also because Jaiswal is coming off a fantastic domestic season. In the Irani Trophy, he scored a double ton and a century, and he's feeding off from that and Josh Buttler's positivity. That is why Josh Buttler, with his aggressive knock, 22 ball 55. I mean, that guy continues to push the barriers of excellence in white ball cricket. Jaiswal and Samson ensured that they got off to a good start and they reached 204. Sunrisers Hyderabad were never in the game, unfortunately, after those twin strikes from Trent Bolt, and that is why they lost by 72 runs. Now, if Sanju Samson is happy, Brian Lara is very optimistic because remember, Brian Lara had some very interesting things to say after the end of the match when he came for the post-match press conference. Brian Lara reiterated that, okay, we actually had one positive in that the back-end bowlers, T. Natarajan in particular, he hailed T. Natarajan. Natarajan coming off an injury bowled really well in the back-end, and that is why we restricted them to just about over 200. At one point, they were scared that maybe they were chasing a total in excess of 230. But the performance of T. Natarajan ensured that they at least crawled past 200. But Lara did admit that yes, the batters just could not get going. The pressure was just too much. And when you lose 2 wickets in the first over, it does put you back in a big chase. So Lara has said that there are some positives for Sunrisers Hyderabad, but they need to apply themselves much better with the bat in the coming games. So he's not too concerned because it is only the opening game. But Lara is also adamant that yes, we will take some positives and at the same time, we will ensure that we are going to do well with the bat also. Today, it is yellow at the Anbudan and CSK versus Lucknow. That is the game that is going to happen today. Chepauk once again will host an IPL game after a good gap of 4 to 5 years. And it is truly a magnificent feeling indeed. If the Chinnaswamy Stadium is electric, so is the MA Chidambaram Stadium at Chepauk. It is truly a sight to see packed crowds at Chepauk cheering on for the Chennai Super Kings. And after a bad start against Gujarat Titans, Chennai Super Kings will be determined to ensure that they get off to a winning start. Remember, home advantage seems to be the big trend in this current IPL 2023 so far. Because if you look at it, only one team has lost at home, and that was Sunrisers Hyderabad. But all the other games, the teams at home have established their dominance. One hopes that Chennai Super Kings can manage to do that as well. So that is when it comes to cricket. Today, Chennai Super Kings versus Lucknow Super Giants. Now, I had actually mentioned in the update for people who are joining us now that Reece Topley has dislocated his right arm when it comes to his update on Reece Topley's injury. Many people are asking me about Reece Topley's injury. Reece Topley has suffered a dislocation in his right arm. This is what the RCB management have confirmed. It looks like his IPL season is over. Reece Topley's dislocation in his right arm means that his IPL season could be over. Officially, we are yet to await RCB's statement on whether there will be a replacement sought after. The injury was just continue. Hazelwood, now Topley. Now, from cricket, let me just shift my attention to football. There was plenty of action happening in football yesterday. Karim Benzema scoring a 7-minute hat-trick. Wow. He may be a polarizing figure when it comes to France, but when it comes to club football, he is one of the best in the business. And Karim Benzema's 7-minute hat-trick ensured that Real Madrid achieved a 6-0 victory. Juventus, on the other hand, in the Serie A also managed to win. And there was also action in the Premier League. Manchester United losing 2-0 to Newcastle, which means Newcastle are in third position and Manchester United have slipped to fourth position. So that is the reason football fans who are red, especially Manchester United red, they will not be happy with the development that has happened. But towards the night time, there was a shocker for the Blues, especially Chelsea. Graham Potter, after he took over in October, was sacked. He had a 5-year contract, but now it's just lasted 5 months. He's out. Now, who will replace Graham Potter in Chelsea? Will it be Julian Nagelsmann or will it be Luis Enrique? That we have to wait and watch. So, in that way, there has been plenty of news when it comes to football, club football in particular. Chelsea sacking Graham Potter, Manchester United losing to Newcastle, and on the other hand, Real Madrid, Karim Benzema's 7-minute hat-trick ensured that they got a 6-0 win. And also Barcelona doing well against Sevilla 2-0 thanks to Robert Lewandowski, who starred for Barcelona. So Barcelona and Real Madrid doing well. Juventus keeping themselves in the hunt with a good win in the Serie A. And it remains to be seen now how the teams shape up as the league season reaches its business end. Remember, May end is when most of the leagues finish. And this is where now we are at the final stretch of it. Now, if you have to look at all the other sports, yesterday, PV Sindhu, it was an absolute shocker that she lost in 29 minutes, 8-21, 8-21 to Gregoria Juntung of Indonesia, because Juntung, in the previous 7 encounters, she had not won against Sindhu. What a time to step up and make it. Because remember, this player also beat Carolina Marin in the semi-final. So having Marin and Sindhu is a massive, massive achievement. And she has won the Madrid title. Unfortunately for PV Sindhu, her woes continue. And that is why we'll have to wait for some more time to ensure that she gets back into rhythm and at least has a good preparation for the Asian Games that will be held in Hangzhou in September, August, September. So when you look at cricket, now we are going to see all the South African players come back because their ODI World Cup preparations are done. They have beaten Netherlands 2-0, which means West Indies are going to go into the qualifiers. So Sri Lanka and West Indies are confirmed. If Ireland win all their 3 ODIs against Bangladesh in May in Chelmsford, then South Africa could be knocked out. But if Ireland lose 1 game, South Africa are the 8th team and Ireland go into the World Cup qualifiers as well. So you could potentially see the likes of either Sri Lanka or the West Indies not qualify for the World Cup because the two finalists in the CWC qualifier go into the World Cup directly. And so David Miller will rejoin for the Gujarat Titans. Aiden Markram will come for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Sisanda Magala will come back for Chennai Super Kings. Kagiso Rabada for Punjab Kings. Andrich Nortje for Delhi Capitals. All of them are going to come back. And that is a very, very good sign for the teams who are trying to sort out their overseas composition. So the South Africans will be available from today onwards. For Sri Lanka, the likes of Wanindu Hasranga and Mahesh Tikshana will be available only after 8th. Because Sri Lanka had a magnificent game against New Zealand, and for the first time, you saw Maori commentary along with Maori posts from Cricket New Zealand. Right? It was a significant step. Remember, Maori commentary has often been pushed to the sidelines when it comes to international broadcasting. But yes, Soumya Gupta, Quinton de Kock for LSG. Yes, you're right. I forgot to mention that. So Quinton de Kock for Lucknow Super Giants. But whether he'll be available today, no, I don't think he'll be available. He'll be available for the next game for Lucknow Super Giants. So if I have to look at all this, it is indeed a very, very interesting thing indeed. Maori commentary, I was on that. So Maori commentary has been on the sidelines. In the first T20I, you saw posts, you saw commentary, and it is a very, very welcome sight indeed. So that sums up our morning grab. Very, very action-packed. You had quotes from Sanju Samson, Brian Lara, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma spoke, so did Shane Bond and Karan Sharma. Today, you will see Chennai Super Kings versus Lucknow Super Giants. So join us at Sports Today for all the latest news and updates. And don't forget to tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. We are also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Show us some love there. See you. Bye-bye.